sweating more now than I did before the ceremony. Anyway, well, welcome to the royal wedding we've all been waiting for.
Yeah.
For those of you who don't know me, it's a shame. Thank you everyone for, you can put it down. It's 3 letters, I know how to, thank you. So thank you everyone for traveling to celebrate this special couple, and I am honored to be a part of this small army that you call a family. First, I want to acknowledge the most important people here tonight, the bar staff. Closely followed by that, I would like to say to the photographer, Trevor, please get my good side. I think it's my right. So if I get like a double chin or we have something going on, like just give me a signal. Thank you. Because we know, I'm going to start talking to Kelly because you're distracting. So because we know our parents are going to be printing out these pictures and posting these pictures for the next 30 years. And the captions and the greeting cards and the Facebook posts are going to be 6 days since the best day of my life. 12 days since I married the person of my dreams. 1 month since the most moving wedding speech in history. So my dad, Wes. Yep. So everybody knows Wes. Spell it. W-E-S. D-A-D. Dad. Go on, team. My dad, Wes, works harder than anyone I know, but I do swear that Gina works harder at keeping him alive and making friends. Now, a little bit of advice. After living with Wes for a couple of years, like we were kind of like roommates, I've learned that all he needs in life are 3 things: to be well fed, 3 months of weather below 60 degrees, and words of affirmation. So, here it goes, the moment you've been waiting for. Dad. Wes. You are the most generous and patient person in the world. I don't know anyone who has met you and has had a bad thing to say about you, except for maybe your sense of humor and your obsession with your goldfish. And I'm not done. And that Excel spreadsheet you keep about ticks. So he's always had on, like when we had the dogs, he would hang on to, he would walk the dogs would come home, and he would put on these giant like magnifying glasses, and he would take a flashlight, they had a flashlight with them, and he would go through like on the ground like with the dogs, and like he would check them for ticks. However, then he would count those ticks. He would tell you if it was a male or a female, and then he would tell you what species of tick it was. So it'd be like, Hannah, today we had 3 female deer ticks. You're like, okay. And then that Excel spreadsheet would be color-coded and printed and hung up on our kitchen wall. However, it is important, I'm so proud of you, because despite all of those things, you are one of the most loving, supportive, and smartest people I know. I also have never met a bigger man as afraid of confrontation as you, or more obsessed with a deal than you. The pure way you come home from a Walmart trip with such passion. Hannah, you wouldn't believe how cheap this ground beef was. I got 5 pounds for half off. This is unreal, I'm so excited. And for buying these, I got all these credit card points that will eventually give me a free Marriott stay. The way you talk about your beef deals is truly poetic. Page 2. Now, I'm almost done. Wes and I go way back. We met in the 90s. Wes was 36 when I first entered his life, and it was a tumultuous start. When he was stripped away from being the spotlight of the dogs and my mom, he quickly exercised his creativity. As we've seen this through the years. Whether it was laughing at me as I slipped on some ice while taking our black lab Zeke to obedience training, resulting in my mom forcing him to take me to the emergency room against his will. He played Sudoku the entire time. My arm was broken in 4 places. Or we can fast forward to when he just nudged me off the curb, making me trip and fall, and someone else's dad helped me up because at the time mine was still too busy laughing. Now, I know, you did teach me. Now, I think this is the part where I'm supposed to give advice, and personally, I don't think I should be giving anyone love advice. So I will just say, Dad, I am so happy you have found someone who loves tractors and horses, even more than you. Someone to cook for dinner for you every night, to silly dance with you in the kitchen, to take unplanned trips and adventures with, and pretend to laugh at your jokes when they just don't make sense, and I'm so glad I'm not doing that anymore. And she even responds to like the way you obnoxiously say, you're like, Gina. Like, I can't even do it as annoying as you can. But I know why you fell in love with her. Because Gina goes above and beyond with everything she does. While I haven't known Gina my whole life, one thing I've learned is that when she dreams big. And then she makes it her business to make them come true. Look no further than tonight. I'm proud of what she's achieved, how she balances her life, somehow making time for everything and everyone. She's organized and appears unrushed, which is something I'm trying to learn at all times. Thankfully for my father, Gina knows exactly what she's doing down to the minute, and I'm sure she has planned his bathroom breaks for tonight. And anyone who knows Wes knows how much he goes with the flow. He's just happy to be included. So coming into this family, we represented Gina's worst nightmare. When I first met Gina and my sisters, Rini and Callie, as we were planning our first family vacation to Maui, I would get these texts and emails that read, we're doing drinks from 12 to 1, and then appetizers from 1 to 2, and lunch at 2:30, and then we're walking to dinner at 5. And they all learned quickly that in his retired life, Wes is too forgetful to respond to timelines. And I get too overwhelmed to respond to emails that are longer than 8 paragraphs. So, to wrap this up, because I know it's almost your bedtime, please raise a glass to Wes and Gina, wishing you an agenda-heavy filled life together, filled with love, happiness, and beautiful
agenda-filled life.
babies.